All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live. We're a little slow getting here and getting set up, but I think we're good now. We are live here at Applevalley, Burnsville. Be the Eagles taking on the Scarlets, and we are 2 minutes into the game. A little slow getting set up, so hopefully we're good to go here. And out for the Scarlets, it looks like it is Starkey, Grassman, and Hattlestead, along with the defensive pairing of Bockel and Schmidt. Bockel is, Brecky is in goal tonight. And shots on goal. I don't see a shot counter, so we'll have to see what we can come up with here as we get a little further into the game. I know that let me correct my clock here. We're at 14:08. And shots on goal, we're going to go 2 versus 2. I believe that's going to be pretty close to where we're at right now. I don't see a shot clock or shot counter up on the scoreboard. So we'll see if we can get things dialed in here. Hit with a shot blocked by number 22 for the Eagles. And Dorzik battling for it and comes out to neutral ice. Cox shifts it over to Schmidt. Schmidt off the boards to Tosh. Tosh to Dorzik, poked away and kept in neutral ice. Eagles get it into the Scarlet end. Stretch pass finds Cox through traffic. Brody trying to find it, and Applevalley's going to be able to clear all the way down. That's going to get touched up. Schmidt using his body to shield away number 28 and allows Bockel to pick it up. Bockel with a pass over to Cox on the far boards. Cox into the zone. He's got Tosh with him. Gets it along the boards. Down low for Tosh. Tosh behind the net. Tosh gets it turned. Near side into the slot for Enter. Enter couldn't get the shot off. And now Cox on the forecheck trying to get to it on the near boards in the corner. Allows Enter to get a stick on it. Oh, let me turn that camera a little bit more. And a glove grab by the Applevalley goalie. .1251 is where we're at. We'll give the Scarlets another shot on net. And Eagles able to get into neutral ice, coming into the zone. He's got Reddy and Brelgy on D. Reddy intercepts the pass. Reddy coming the other way. He's got Keach on one side. He's got Allman on the other. Reddy into the zone. Leaves it for Allman. Allman trying to throw it in, but taking off the puck. Applevalley coming the other way. Allman gets a stick on it that forces them to come in offside, and we'll get a puck drop in neutral ice right in front of the Scarlet bench. 12:31 on the clock. And Eagles into the zone. Number 11 with it. The near boards throws it around on the far side for number 23. And looks like, can't tell who that is. Hattlestead? Yeah, Hattlestead with it. Feeds it up to Brelgy. No, that's Bockel taking off the puck. And now Starkey battling for it with number 2. Nope, 24. And 24 with it. Gets it into the zone. Throws it to the far boards. Bockel there. Bockel ties his man up. Allows Schmidt to pick up the puck. Schmidt to Starkey. A little behind him. Starkey had to scramble to get it, and Applevalley able to pick up the puck. Around, Brecky got a piece of it. And now Applevalley looking for a shot, doesn't make it through traffic. And then Brecky takes the deflection and covers, and we'll get a puck drop on the far dot in the Scarlet end with 11:37 left, first period. Still scoreless here in Burnsville. Dorzik on the draw. Gonna go to the near boards. Tosh can't get it out. Eagles holding the zone. Rewitzer with it. Rewitzer tried to throw it back for Dorzik, couldn't get to it. And Applevalley gets it back out to neutral ice. Tosh couldn't find it. Applevalley back into the slot and poked away. And now Tosh. Good stick moves. Gets it in, and they're offside. They got to touch up. That's going to be whistle dead. And we'll come back out to neutral ice with 11:02 to go. First period. Eagles with it off the draw. Keats trying to get to it. And to the near boards, Applevalley gets it in. Schmidt gives a big hit, almost loses his helmet. And Brecky throws it over to Allman on the boards. Allman trying to feed it to Keats through traffic. Poked away by Schmidt. Applevalley throws it in off the glass. Brecky holds it for Keach. Keach off the boards, couldn't get it through. Oh, right to the slot. And Enter there to pick it up. Enter to Allman. Allman to Keach. Keach into the zone. Applevalley there to pick it up. And good pickup by Bockel in neutral ice. Enter throws it in. And Allman's going to go after it on the forecheck. Almost got it there. And right in front of us, Brelgy ties this man up, allows Reddy to pick up the puck in the Scarlet end. Reddy getting turned, looking for a release pass, finds Brelgy. Brelgy into neutral ice. Brelgy poked away, and Cox was there to break it up, gets it to Tosh. Tosh into the zone. Tosh sticks it back to Dorzik and poked away by number 24. Yep, number 24. Oh, Reddy with a nice pass to Tosh. Tosh into the zone, poked away and stays in, but good moves by the Eagles. Dorzik toe drags around their defenseman to the slot. Oh, deflection comes out. Shot. Cox there. Now Bockel with a shot. Goes off the shin pad of number 17. Throws it back, and a good back check by Brooks Bockel. Bockel breaks that up. No call on that. Could have been a tripping on the Eagles. And Brelgy with another good, that's Brecky with another good save. Goes up to Tosh. Tosh trying to find it in the zone. Tosh gets it. Gets away from one, but comes out to neutral ice. Now, number 12 comes in with speed, shot right to Brecky's belly, and he's just going to hold on to that one. We should get a puck drop on the near dot in the Scarlet end with 8:37 left, first period. Shots on goal, I think, are going to be fairly even. I'm going to say 5-5. I'll adjust that when they announce, hopefully, because they don't have a shot counter up on the Jumbotron. And now Enter on the draw. Referee's waiting for Keach to get out of the circle. He does. And that should have been a trip. No call. And out. Reddy trying to clear it. Couldn't. Oh, goes right out to the slot, but none of the Eagles were there to get a shot off. And Applevalley doing some stick work to hold the zone. Scarlets doing their best to keep it into the neutral zone. 37 for the Eagles. The pass to the far blue line, and they get it into the zone. 24 in the slot. Out to the point and can't get to it. Allman there to break it up. Allman with us and tries to tow it around number 4. And enough interference that allows Adelstead to come in with the puck. Allman down low, poked away by number 8. and out to 24, 24 over to 12 across, and Hattlestead there on a good back check to break it up. 23 picks it up, and it goes into the far corner. Now Schmidt with it. Schmidt ties it up. And now Hattlestead in there, battling with number 2. Hattlestead comes out with a puck, trying to feed it over to Grassman. Grassman couldn't get to it, and the Eagles are going to be offside. They have to touch up, which allows Rewitzer to get the puck. Looking for a breakout pass, finds Grassman in neutral ice. Grassman battling for it, gets it into the zone and poked back into neutral ice. Dorzik comes off the bench. Dorzik on the forecheck. Dorzik bodies his man off, but can't get to the puck. Oh, good puck work. Oh, Tosh, shot, save, goalie. Shot by Dorzik. A good look. Goalie's on his line, makes a save. 6:49 left, first period. Now Bachel's going to have to go all the way down for it. No ice. So Backel with it in the Scarlet end. Feeds it to Tosh. Tosh on the boards. 24. Bodies him off of it. Fed out, trying to feed it to Backel. Now Brooks trying to find it on his belly. Enough interference allows Dorzik to come in and pick it up behind the net. Dorzik and the Eagles come out with it. And out to neutral ice. No one home, so Bachel's going to pick it up. Eagles go for a line change. Just out of the reach of Tosh. And number 7's going to throw it in. And Brecky throws it around the boards, and Eagles are there to pick it up. Comes out into neutral ice. Now enter out there with Ullman and Keach. Stretch pass goes to Schmidt. Schmidt can't find it. Enter there to pick it up. Enter over to Ullman. Ullman trying to get around and can't. Poked away. Ullman, the stick, breaking it up. And 11 throws it in. Keach gives him a hit. Brecky holds it for Rewitzer. Rewitzer passes to Keach. Keach right in front of us. Tried to feed it over to Ullman. He goes there. And that's going to go all the way down. That should be an ice. They might call that off. And they call that ice. Belgie takes a hit after the whistle. Oh, forgot to start my clock. So we're at 5:16. All right, let me correct that. Comes all the way out. Schmidt's going to go back for it. Brady with it. Looking for a pass. Finds Grassman at the blue line and couldn't hold. Going to go the other way. That's going to be an icing call, so we'll bring it back into the Eagle end for a puck drop with 4:56 left. First period, still scoreless here in Burnsville. Scarlets have one more game in the regular season. That'll be Saturday. We'll be going to Roseville. I'll be broadcasting that game in Roseville. Now Tosh on the faceoff. And the Eagles win the draw. Throw it around the boards. And Backel tried to hold at the blue line. Couldn't. And now Schmidt back. Battled with number 12. Dorzik with it. Dorzik off the boards. And that's going to be an icing call on the Scarlets. We'll take it back into the Scarlet end on the near dot with 4:39 left. Applevalley does a good job of holding. Shot off the post. And shot right to Brecky's belly. And we're down to 4:20. Fox not wanting to start for me, so we'll see what we can do here. Dial it in, dial it in. All right, enter on the draw. Puck still loose in the circle. 28 with a falling shot. Puck still loose. And they're going to whistle that dead. Each gives number 7 a bit of his mind as he was on top of Bockel. Now the referees are talking about what to do here. I don't know if they're calling a penalty, if they're going to take it hand pass. Looks like is the call. So they're going to bring it out to neutral ice. Nope, they're going to take it all the way down on the hand pass. So it'll go into the Eagle zone for a puck drop on the hand pass call. I'll zoom in a little bit, see if we can get a little bit better view of that draw. Enter on it. And puck's still there. Applevalley comes out with it. And Reddy's got to wait, and they're going to whistle that one offside. So we'll bring that out to neutral ice with 4:04. We'll get a draw right in front of the Eagle end, or the Eagle bench, I should say. That looks like it's going to be enter on the draw again. And Relgi tried to get to it and couldn't. And they're going to call that offside. So that'll come out right in front of us here for a draw. Enter again. Applevalley doing a good job of winning those draws. Oh, Allman with a blind hit in neutral ice by number 4. Well, that could have been a trip on enter. No call. No, they're going to call the trip. So we're going to go on a penalty kill with 3:40 left. Ricky's going to come into the box on a tripping call. It was a weak call, but it was a trip down the left. So we'll go on the penalty kill. Dorzik on the draw. He's got Tosh, Bockel, and Schmidt with him. And that's going to be cleared all the way down by Schmidt. Dorzik does a good job of breaking it up, allows Tosh to throw it back into the Eagle end on the kill. Tosh hustles over, can't get to it. Can't see the number, but I think it might be number 2. Now number 12 from the point, out to the top. Down, back down for number 2. Deflected to the side. And from the point now, down low. And Eagles looking to capitalize on a power play. And shot partially deflected and sent to the boards. Back out to the point, number 11, down low. Looking for an angle, back out to the point for 11. Back down low for number 4. Looking for a deflection, right? Standing in front of the crease. Goes wide to the far boards. And a good poke check by Bockel. Gets it to Dorzik. Dorzik trying to get around one. He does. Backhander finds the back of the net on a shorty. Keaton Dorzik doing good work to battle off the defenseman. Heels around the corner, and then with a little backhander, finds the back of the net on a shorthanded goal to give the Scarlets the lead with 2:18 left, first period. 38 seconds left on the enter power play, or the enter penalty, I should say. And Scarlet's still on the penalty kill. That was not unassisted. I give that assist to Brooks Bockel. They're saying it's unassisted, but Bockel poked that away, fed it out to Dorzik. Dorzik skated it down and made it happen, but that wouldn't happen without Bockel's poke check. Now, ready from behind the net. Ready, battling for it. It's along right on the edge of the net. And Ricky comes out and goes right out on the ice. And that's going to go up the far boards. Ready there, pokes it out to Ullman. Ullman can't get to it. And shot. Brecky puts it to the glass. Now ready from behind the net. Ready, reverses for Rewitzer. Rewitzer trying to get to it. 23 beats him there. Now ready back with it. Ready along the boards to Ullman. Ullman gets turned into neutral ice. Tried to feed it over to Keach. Poked away. Keach given pressure. Enter there to grab it. Feeds it over just out of the reach of Keach. And Ullman tried to feed it down to Enter. And Eagles able to get it into neutral ice. Trying to get around Schmidt and does. Can't get a shot off though. Rewitzer to Cox. Cox with it. Neutral ice. Gets it through neutral ice. Got 45 seconds left. First period. Cox tried to get turned on the edge. Couldn't get the shot off. And now a breakaway for number 12. Brecky kicks it away. And now Dorzik with a breakaway. Dorzik, he's got Cox coming over. He couldn't get quite to it. And the Eagles come in and take the net off its moorings. The defenseman came flying in, almost took his goalie out. And Brody with a good look and a great pass by Dorzik. I'm gonna shots on net. I'm gonna go with 8-7. We'll see what they say at the end of the period, but we're at 24 seconds left. And Tosh with a shot doesn't make it through traffic. Flick to get it out of the zone, and Tosh was there to break it up. Bockel and number 12 collided back in the Scarlet end, nowhere near the puck. I didn't see it, but Bockel went down. No idea what happened, but the Scarlet fans not happy about it. And that'll take us to the end of the first period. Scarlet's up 1-0 after 17 minutes of play. So we'll go into intermission. I'm going to see if I can dial in. Kind of a hot mess coming in so close to puck drop. So apologize for missing the first 2 minutes. We'll see if we can get our ducks in a row and find a groove here. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you back here in about 13 minutes. Number 12 having a conversation with the referees. 12 and Bockel were the one that collided in the Scarlet end. I don't know if it was Bockel or if it was 12. I didn't see it, but I'll see if I can figure it out as we are on our intermission. So we'll see you back here in about 12 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy a little popcorn dance. And go grab a drink, grab a snack, let your dog out, pet your cat, do what you need to do. We'll see you back here in a bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was trying the goalie cam, and apparently it's not going to let me do it. So unfortunately, that's not going to work, but we will get things going here. Second period underway here in Burnsville. Scarlet's up by 1 after 17 minutes. Cox picks it up in the slot, feeds it over to Tosh. Tosh around number 5. Into the, right into the slot, couldn't get the shot off. Feeds it through the slot again. Cox is going to pick it up. Brody with it now in the near corner. Dorzik now with it. Dorzik to Tosh. Tosh tries to turn it down. Gets it to Cox. Brody trying to get it over to Dorzik. Can't get to it. Schmidt through traffic. Can't get through. And it was a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Tosh hustling back to try to break it up. And successfully broken up. Now Schmidt into the zone. Schmidt with a shot. Glove grab. Goalie. 16:05. Rewitzer, the good hit on the boards. Now Keach, another good hit on the boards. Bockel trying to get to it. Poked out a 2-on-1 again. Rewitzer, shot. Brecky throws it up into the netting for a save. Around the boards to Cox. Brody couldn't get it and held in at the point by number 5. Shot goes through the slot. Cox picks it up. Brody feeds it over to Dorzik. Keaton couldn't keep control of it, and the Eagles bring it back the other way. With speed, that's going to send Rewitzer into the box on a tripping call. So 15:26, they're going to send Rewitzer in, and Scarlets will go back on a penalty kill. And that's Keach and Ullman out there with Bockel and Schmidt. Ullman going to get to it in the Eagle end behind the net. Ullman puts the brakes on, tries to reverse around. Number 11 can't get to it. Now he's poked it away. Playing interference, trying to slow up progression. Oh, good poke by Keach. Keach into the zone. He's got Ullman behind him. Keach still with it, trying to get it around number 2 and can't. Number 2 picks it up. He's going to skate it through neutral ice into the zone. Shot deflected wide. Back out to the far point. Shot. Down low in the near boards. Number 12 looking for an angle. Back out to the far point. Deflected by Keach. Allows Bockel to pick it up. Brooks through and poked away. Allows Ullman to get to it. Ullman's going to throw it into the zone, and he's going to go for a change. Out comes Tosh. At 44 seconds left on the Rewitzer penalty. Oh, goes funny off of number 24, and Tosh is going to be able to get to it in the Eagle end. Tosh skating with it, throws it down low. Dorzik and Tosh playing interference, trying to slow up progression. And number 12 with speed gets through neutral ice, trying to get around Schmidt. Schmidt trails him, 12 still with it. Now down low. Ready. Pokes it away. Tried to throw it along the boards. Eagles still with it. And good move by Dorzik. Allows Tosh to pick up the puck. Tosh and Cox coming in. Tosh, shot, deflected up into the netting and out of play. 13-13. Back to full strength, both teams. Shots on goal, I don't know. I don't like it when we don't have shot counters. Seems to be an easy thing you can put on a scoreboard, but we'll just guess them by golly as best we can. And Ullman with a shot deflected just wide right. And now Enter picks it up. Ullman from the point throws it down low for Keach. Keach can't get to it. And now Enter on the far corner. Ties it up. Enter trying to get it loose. Can't. Eagles there. Keach gives a hit. Allows Enter back on the puck in the far corner. Puck still tied up. Boys trying to get it loose. Enter trying to get turned. Taken down. Keach gives another hit. Now Ullman in the near corner. Gets it down low for Keach. Keach trying to poke it back to Ullman. Ullman with a nice little toe drag. Reverses. Ullman with a shot to the belly. Puck comes out. Keach there. And there's a scrum. Keach taken down. And Mama Cox yells her displeasure. No call. And we'll get a puck drop in the near dot in the Eagle end. With 12:29 to go, second period. Oh, tell me where. Cross-checking is the call on the